Somebody say the law are relentless to win. Life will make a way for you. If you are relentless to win, life will make a way for you. And that's why of all the traits of successful people, the number one is grit. Grit. The attitude of never giving up. No matter the failure, the setback, the bankruptcy that comes, the no's that you hear when you try to say, when you reach out to people, the rejections that you face, that attribute of never giving up is the major trait. And this is the thing. You are just putting out content out there, right? You are just running ads. You are just picking up your phone to call. There's no certainty that the person you are calling, the person you are prospecting, the WhatsApp ads you are sending out is going to convert to sales. But guess what? There is a possibility, right? There's a possibility that sales will happen. And guess what? When you push that possibility to the extreme, consistently, there is no way that sales will not come. So that's the first law, the law of possibility. The second law is the law of purpose. Someone say the law of purpose.
The law of purpose.
It states that understanding that your product can change the world is the key to unlimited sales. Understanding that your product can change the world is the key to unlimited sales. How many of us believe that the products we sell right here, right now can change the world? It changes the way you approach your prospecting. You are no longer meeting a client to say, buy from me so that I'll have money to eat. Buy from me because my product can change your world. I don't know if that's a different communication. Now, buy from me because I am here to help you. Do you actually believe that the product we sell here in GTES can change the life of our customers? Okay, let me give you a picture. Let me give you a clear picture. A person bought Peru at 1.5 million in 2019 and currently selling for 45 million naira. Tell me that if the person sells that property now, their life has not changed despite the economic challenge. So let me give you a clear example. I had a client who bought a property sometime in 2021 and eventually sold it this year. Because of that property, I don't want to mention the number of things that they were able to do. Do you understand? But it's just how investing can change your life. So believing that every property you sell, what you do will change your life is the first step to success in sales. We believe that if Dr. Stephen has not expanded this business to the US or has not even created this system where all of us can come and sell at any commission, some of us might not have jobs right now. So he believes that what he does changes the world. That's why he wakes up every day, pushes every day, and ensures that success is possible. The third law of sale is the law of products. Somebody say the law of products.
The law of products.
We state that no products, no sale. If you don't have a product, if you don't have a service, you cannot make any sale. You cannot make any money. So the fastest way to get out of poverty or tension is to sell something, to sell a product or a service, which by the way we have here. The fourth law of social sales is the law of niche. This is very important and highly overlooked by a lot of people. I will bring it home. It states you were not sent to everyone, so don't try to get everyone's attention. Let me state it again. You were not sent to everyone, so don't try to get everyone's attention. Although I'm making this very brief, this is deep. And when I heard this class, some of you wonder why my name is now Solana Right? It was the law of niche that gave you that intention. So the law of niche is in two ways. Number one, the niche of the market you want to help, and also the niche of the customers you want to target. So for real estate, some of us think real estate is just I have a product, come and buy, come and buy. It is deeper than that. It's a knowledge business. In real estate, there are people specialized only in luxury houses. They don't sell land. I can give us names. We have Dalami, Ojo. We have, of course, Lekki Oye, and Lekki Aja Homes. We have CEO of Lagos. They only sell luxury housing. Ramos of Lagos, right? They only sell luxury housing. You cannot see them posting land with their status. So people who want to buy luxury know that this is the people I can deal with. They have built that brand and they have built that perception. There are those that sell only service apartments. That's short-let. Or if you need somewhere to stay, a short stay, this is your person to go to. You understand? This is who you should meet. There are those that do only rentals. By the way, they do rentals only in specific locations. Do you get the picture? I'm using this, I'm telling you what I'm doing now. Of course, I have people who want to buy Nigerian properties, but on my social media handle, you see 0 Nigerian properties there from right now.
I am sorry.
Thank you. You will see only US properties, Dubai properties. I want to also understand the property. So what does that mean? It means that I have to not miss any US class, even if it's not comfortable for me. It means I have to not miss any Dubai product knowledge class, even if it's not comfortable for me. And it means that I should be able to explain how when you buy a Dubai property, you make up 2% deposit, you are handed the property, how from the rental income you get, you can use it to pay your remaining balance, and all you have to balance it is less than the original amount you have to pay because your rent that you're paying, you pay for it. And after that, you'll be getting rent for the rest of your life. I should be able to break this into facts and figures comfortably and confidently. That's the goal of myself. I don't know if this is making sense to anybody.
Yes,
So I think which you want to reach down to. Do you know that we have over 30 properties in Nigeria alone, and you want to always push out all the 30. Today you talk about Abuja, tomorrow you talk about Lagos, tomorrow you talk about Abia, tomorrow you talk about Igbo. You are catching your online audience attention. I don't know if you are getting it. You are catching your online audience attention. How I made my first sale was I took one property and I talked about it for 90 days on all my social media platforms. On LinkedIn, Facebook, Insta, I talked about it from all the angles possible. So even you following me, the way I talked about it, the love with which I spoke about the property, you yourself you want to get more information. And that was how I made my first sale. The fifth law is
on the same property.
You said?
On the same
yes,
property.
on that same property. On that same property. Yeah.
Did you make videos?
Did I make?
Did you make videos?
Of the property?
Yes, promotional videos.
I didn't run ad. I did not run ad at all. Just consistent content, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, that particular property.
And you didn't bore your audience.
But that's the question. What are you talking about? I talk about it from both long-term value. I talk about features. I talked about benefits. I talked about new development. I talked about payments plan. I talked about from different angles. Do you understand? There's a way okay, just like a couple getting married now. I say, if you see this, your wife or your husband every day, what makes you not to be bored of seeing the same person every day? You find different reasons to love this person every day. Do you understand? So the same way you find different reasons to love this property. It is that love that you communicate to your audience that will make them also fall in love with the property and one more.
Which of the property?
That was before I started selling you, so I cannot mention the property. Do you understand? So the next law is the law of rejection. 5 states that being comfortable with rejection is the beginning of success in sales. Of success in sales. Somebody asked a question. I thought that if I should call everybody will respond to me nice. It is because some persons, their husband just changed it for them. So they are angry. Any small thing now gets him angry and they are calling him out to switch a product. Which product? Do I know you? Please get out of my phone. Do you understand? So you should be ready, and you should remember we watched the summary for the book Fanatical Perspective, and it says that successful salespeople don't let rejection stop them. Do you understand? So in this aspect of rejection, you need to be like a child. You need to be like a child, where even when you tell the child, I saw one video of the child, the dad told him, no, you cannot have milkshakes. And 2 minutes later, the dad was the one that went to buy the milkshake to give the child. What happened? The child did not take the rejection personally. He said, Daddy, now you can still give me this thing. You understand? So it's the same way when the client tells you no, remember that that particular day there might be several factors that make the person know. You could come another day if you have the mind and you surprise that the person is in a better mood. So recently I reached out to clients, and clients just told me that he lost his dad the previous day. He was not lying from the conversation. I was not that he was even speaking with Francis, the way your voice sounds like just pick up from sleep. And says format. He said that he lost his dad the previous day. And I said, he was so sorry, and now I was very empathetic with him, and I said, I'll be checking up on you like that. You understand? And guess what? Now, I think a week later, he said, how are you doing? I just checked like that. And now we are conversing. The seller has not come, but anything can come out from there. Do you get the picture? So good. Do not let. Okay.
Guys, there was I called one client one time, and it was a company contact. So I introduced myself. Well, the way he responded and banned the phone on me, he said, my sister, this is breach of privacy. Please don't ever call this number and ban it. How do I call that kind of person? He has given me the money number, like.
No person number calling.
So in that case, they are giving you one valid answer. How is to message the person and apologize? Oh,
I did.
you message the person. So what did the person say?
He didn't respond.
And
He
fine.
seemed to be like an elderly person.
Oh, that's fine. Add them to your broadcast, please. The worst they can do is block you. But continue to send them broadcast.
So aggressive marketing.
Yes, ma'am. The next law is the law of research. Everybody say the law of research.
Law of research.
It states that you must understand your prospects so you can understand where your product can be of value to the prospect. Let me come again. You must understand your prospects so you can understand where your product can be of value to the prospect. So this research aspect, the law that is stated here is focused mainly on the prospects, right? But remember, it's also important that you do this research on the product and also on the market. I don't know if you are getting the conversation. This law of research is not just on the prospect, it is also on the product and then as well as on the market. You need to research the product you are selling very well and understand the market. So the product is where the product is where the product is located, the benefits of the product, the features of the product, you need to understand it very well. Then market is the people buying it. Do you understand? What are their likes, what are their fears, what are their aspirations? You need to have that knowledge. Then when it comes to the prospect, this is where questions come in. You don't just call and then start pitching and selling them arrows of the product knowledge. You now have to ask them questions. You get the question that you ask them depending on the product. If it's land, are you buying for land banking? Are you buying to build immediately? Are you buying for agriculture? Do you understand? Remember to keep the windows open so you know exactly what you are pitching. As I said, have you bought any land before? Or is this your first land? That will also give you an idea. If you bought land, you can now ask that, sir, the one you bought, has there anything it has appreciated? So that person, most people will tell you, I got so and so, and currently it is like some tell you, unless you don't know how much it is. But that will help you know what the person can afford to pay. The person can tell you, I bought it at 1 million. And say, oh, our property is actually quite higher than that. Our property ranges between 10 million to 1 billion, do you think it's something you can work with? You are qualifying the product in person before you even start pitching. So that saves you the stress of you have talk, plenty. It helps you to ask that very important question that I've learned. Sir, apart from me, is there someone you need to communicate with before you make a buying decision on this property? Wife, brother, lawyer. They say yes, I would like to have this conversation with you together. It saves you a lot of stress. Because when you have reached closing points, I want to speak with my wife, this to be the end of the conversation. But if you ask that in the beginning, to see a lot of stress. The next law is the law of the first statement. Somebody say the law of the first statement.
The law of the first statement.
What number of law is this? Number what?
9.
I like that you guys are following. It says that in a busy world, your first statement must grab your prospect's attention. Then elicit. Your first just for 15 minutes. Yes. I'm telling you, I only for 15 minutes.
What did you say? No problem. They will not be like to.
Okay, so let's move on. Let's not be distracted. It says that in a busy world, your first statement must grab your prospect's attention. Then elicit the response. Tell me more. Do you get the question? Your first statement must grab your prospect's attention and provoke them to ask you, tell me more. Do you get the question? We talk about elevators. What kind of elevator speech can you give when you sit down to speak in the elevator? What can you say in 30 seconds to grab a quick one? Yes. That's very, very important. Then when you call a client on call too, what will you say? You understand that? Cancel all, where did you get like your statement should have all these things inside. Where did you get my number from? Where are you calling from? Why are you calling from? Your first statement should carry all three things. You get the question. So always have your first statement. The next law, which is law 8, is the law of existing clients. The law of existing clients states that prospects associate the quality of your product to the quality of existing clients you serve. Prospects associate the quality of your product to the quality of existing clients that you serve. This is where testimonials come in. Most of us don't post testimonials. I have a file folder that has all client testimonials, both the ones I did, both the ones that GTEx one I've done, put them in one folder. So any product I'm pitching, I'm also sending them that YouTube. All of them are in the folder on YouTube, more like put playlists. You know you have the playlist on YouTube. Put specific. So all testimonials can have playlists. So when I want to pitch a product, copy the YouTube, so it's easy for them to just click on it and watch. It helps. People are actually buying this thing. It's not all you money. So it's very important because when people see that people are buying that stuff, they be like, okay, I'm not the one. People are not trying to do it for trial and error. That is why you see most events, you see sponsored by GT Bank, I always spread to people. For those of us in cryptocurrency, when we see specific whales.
Also, the cryptocurrency is how we
So you see specific whales when you see some names and this person is sponsoring this product, you will not even want to think twice to enter the project. So the next law is the law of testimonial, which is right to what I just said. But let me state it. What other clients say about your product will greatly influence the prospect's expectation of your product. What other clients say about your product will greatly influence the prospect's expectation of the product. Let me use brain jotters example, for example. You know that we are brain jotters prospects now. We watch his very well. And then that aspect of using that old man's came over. And majority of his prospects were not like he used the man's money. You understand? Meanwhile, he's not at fault. Just as there's no company in existence that has not, there's no successful company that has spent 10 years in business and does not get the lawsuits. Go check record. No company, regardless of the company that we have. So clients will always have one company, you cannot satisfy everybody. So just like Rachel Town, people were like, if you know the story, if this man is supposed to pay, you only gave him 2 million, and meanwhile, you check record, check the law, you don't give the man anything, nothing will happen. You get? But because he understands this law of testimonial, do you understand? What did he do? He listed the man, honored the man very respectfully, and he ensured it is on camera and on media. Do you understand? And then he told the man that every proceeds that come from that song, from that video, I'm giving it to you. The whole prospect could don't know range of like this. Is that thing that he did is going to increase the revenue by higher food. Guess what? Endorsements will come from that store by higher brands.
As a big CSR.
Yeah?
A big CSR.
Thank you. For those that don't understand so many CSR, customer social responsibility. Then, what do you call it? Even his videos. Eh? Is what? Corporate social responsibility. Thank you. So, even his videos, so more persons will watch it. Who is this guy that is go? So, let's also keep manage perception of customers. Do you understand? If someone, we're all going to grow and have our different businesses. If someone speaks bad about your product, find a way to turn it to your advantage. I'm trying to remember the company name, I can't remember. Someone bought this jacket in green. This thick, this UK jacket that's really thick and foamy. And so, I think she's a social media influencer. She had like 20 million followers, and she wore that thing and she was live. I said, I bought this jacket and rain is still touching me. You know what those people did?
They delivered to one helicopter.
Yes, and that helicopter came and brought that same jacket to her. So the ladies, 20 million viewers have seen that brand and they are falling in love with that brand. So you should find ways to manage customer perception. If there is challenge, see it as an opportunity to show that your brand is better. The third one is the law of presence. It states that it is easier to get rid of a phone call than it is to get rid of a human body. And it is easier to get rid of a phone call, just as one of us just shared, and the client said, this is violation of privacy, don't call this number again, blah, blah. The person hung up. It's easier to get rid of a phone call than to get rid of the human body. So your intention on call, when you especially on first call, is to book a good time to person, is to book a meeting, probably a Zoom meeting, or to book a physical meeting. This time around, this person has agreed. Do you understand? And so you have to honor that agreement when it is time. The next law, the 11th law, the law of first impression. I believe that this explains itself. But it states that the aim of the first impression is to cause a mental interruption. The aim of the first impression is to cause a mental interruption. One of my favorite actors in Hollywood, American actors, is Leonardo DiCaprio, who acted Romeo and Juliet, Wolf of Wall Street, half of the song, Killers of the Flower Moon, and a number of movies. I'm a yellow song. So, he said how he got his first acting role. He went for the audition, and he knew that he knew of course impression. And when he now asked him to introduce himself, he had been thinking of what he can do to really hold the auditioner's attention. And when it was time to introduce himself, he said he just shouted. He said out of the box, and he said, wow! My name! Energy change. the whole audition it does not make sense, right? But it made sense to the actor. This person is able to just tell us his name. And that was how he got the role. So, for salespeople, our first impression is our appearance. They say, don't judge a book by its cover. It's a lie of sales because humans are visually judgmental. They will judge you by your clothes you wear, they will judge you by your physique, they will judge you by your hair, they will judge you by how you smell, how you carry yourself, how you talk. In 5 seconds, people have judged you. You just somebody, without the person saying the word, this person must be a proud person. People do it. Do you understand? Because you may have your own thing that is bothering and you're not smiling. This person is just cold. Do you understand? People are visually judgmental. So it is important that, first of all, Mr. Barry talks about having a good facial expression. Being best to approach someone at an event or a place and go to, hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Joe. What's your name? Being the first person to reach out to people changes people's perception of you. The next one, which is the 12th law, is the law of qualifying. The 12th law is the law of qualifying. It states that it's no use heading in the right direction with the wrong person. It's no use heading in the right direction with the wrong person. So the right direction is communicating your products, knowledge to them, and all. But if it's wrong prospect that cannot afford us, you are selling what you are offering, you have wasted your time. Let me even give another example. This one happened to me recently. So I got a company direct from my chairman, and he usually sends me directly, right? But this particular one, when he gave me the lead, I followed up with him, told him, asked him where he was staying. Because my mind was programmed with this lady for someone that wants to buy. Where is he interested in? He said that, where is he based? He's based in the East. So does that mean we prefer class? He said yes. So we have in Nugu, we have in Aba. And I said, which of them will you prefer? He said it is not in Nugu. And I said, fine. So you know the question, I was talking to him, you know what he said? He said, so how do I get started? I said, okay, I'll send you the account number and the subscription form. So not to be too pushy, I sent the subscription form first. Please read through if you have any questions. Yes, he was really true. I sent my account number. So after I sent, should I call him Digger? After I sent the guy account number, now said, no, I actually reached out to the chairman that wants to pay an associate. So you can imagine, but of course I will not react and say, okay, no problem. But we have said it to the program, so then I put him through. So I've headed to the right direction with the wrong person. Perhaps if I asked that, are you looking to buy or to sell? Maybe that will save me plenty stress, emotional stress, emotional joy that I've gone through.
It's even good you did it that way because if you say, are you looking to buy or to sell?
Yeah,
you still have some people that want to buy
and switch to sell. Yeah, that's crucial. So the third one, the 13th law is the law of routine. I love this law. It says that if you consistently seek prospects daily, the time comes when prospects will start seeking you. I think it's my favorite of all the laws. The law of routine states that if you consistently seek prospects daily, the time comes when prospects will start seeking you. Let me say it third time, 6 different. If you consistently seek prospects daily, the time will come when prospects will start seeking you. That's the example of one of us that gave a testimonial recently. That she just woke up and someone said, this your follower is still available. But what happened? She has following up, she has been reaching out, sending broadcasts, and that is what led to now. Just like that, so okay to her. Are you getting the concept? Yeah. Successful people have specific actions that they take every day, whether they feel like it or not. They have specific actions that they take every day, whether they feel like doing it or not. That which number one is perspective. They feel like doing it or not, they block out time to call people. Do you understand? Number two, for highly successful people, is consistent content out there, because they understand. In the financial perspective, he said, successful salespeople know the importance of a strong online presence, so they understand it does not pass time that they don't put out something valuable outside there. Then number three, this is one most people relax. Prefer to eat ice cream, eat cake, eat plantain chips than to spend money on. Number three is successful salespeople do ads every day. Every day. This is not something of maybe or maybe not. Every day. So the good thing about ads is you can scale an entire week ad, right? You do the ad and you should run for that entire week. So your ad is showing out to new customers every day. Right? There's also a number four. Number four is successful salespeople send out emails every day. Every good day. Of course, they don't market not their emails every day. Just engaging with the same thing with email. Pay for an email marketing course and set up your email for an entire month. For an entire 1 month, emails are going out for you. So finally we go to the last law, which is the law of tracking. Somebody say the law of tracking.
Oh, sure.
It states that not every prospect will buy immediately, but that doesn't mean they don't want your product. They just want to be persuaded a little more. Did you get that concept? Let me say it for you. It states that not every prospect will buy immediately, but that doesn't mean they don't want your products. They just want to be persuaded a little more. Do you get the concept? So if you understand this law of tracking, that some people like that extra push. Some people like, I approached a client before that I know that this person has money. The reason why I know that she has money, she was my friend, right? And today I will see her in South Africa. Tomorrow I will see her in Abidjan. Do you understand? It's not like, how far? I hope you bought properties, because I cannot sit and let any of my friends not take advantage of the blessings of real estate. Like that, she asked me, what are the things you have? That was the thing. And I sent her the information and everything. Then she said, okay, when she's ready. So for 3 months, I let her to broadcast this. So she now asked, how much is it now? Property appraisal, which I told her. Then she went quiet. I said, this one you asked, are you not making no response? So of course, I started to add pressure. This current price is going up slowly. But that lady, I sent for 2 weeks, I sent her, let's say like 10 different voice notes at intervals of 2 days. No response. Today I'll send voice note. Maybe she will not send it. 2 days later again, I'll send voice note. If you're not taking this, I just should remind you. After 2 weeks, I just want to send me the account.
The bad girl.
But imagine
even enough,
if
this
I
issue
had
you're
logged
doing
up,
like
I say, this lady did not respond to me. That's why I keep saying, if they have not blocked you, keep following up. Do you understand? If they have not blocked you, keep following up. Because that's the worst that can happen. And they block you, they were not your clients in the first place. You get the picture. So, yes, you can call it aggressive. You can call it whichever you want. But that broadcast, add them to it. Do you understand? That's follow them to it. Follow up with them.
The problem
I don't know.
like
you understand what I'm saying? Even though they
I don't know.
Facebook.
I don't know.
Settings like not received. It's true.
You don't know your Facebook. I'm just advising you. Take your time, go through your.
But if it is Instagram, you will know.
Just like Facebook.
But sometimes
If it is Facebook, you will see people are coming.
reply you. Doesn't did not reply. So one time sending them.
Yeah, so in acknowledgement of what she just said, There are some people who don't like broadcast too. They have the money, don't like broadcast. So it is your own initiative now to be able to know that this kind of person who has money doesn't like this frequent disturbance. So you then personalize, people have to do this star, call their name and say, okay, this thing is not a broadcast. They will read it. Do you understand? So there are some specific people, especially that really have this money, they don't like broadcast. Take out time to filter out. What I do is I created a broadcast actually, VIP, and added their names. So when I please send it to the general broadcast, you come back to this people and the message personalized and send to them. And by the way, this also works. This worked for me. It was not real estate sales. It was when I started selling my first sales in 2016. I was selling my phone, like internet stuff. So I identified specific people that I know that had money. Do you understand? And I paid each of them a visit. Of course, all of them bought on the first visit. But guess what? 90% of all of them that I wrote out, all of them bought that device, that period. And some of them failed. So this also works. Identify specific people that have money and stay on them. Follow. There's a man that has been following up. It's not just the man, there are a number of persons that have been following up for over a year now. And I know these people have this money. The one that told me I'm not interested in real estate. I'm only interested in charitable causes. Do you understand? So all kind of, but just stay on them. Just the day the sales will come or the fair will come, you never can tell. I don't know if you have any questions.
Yes, sir. In the situation where you keep sending message and then reach out and say, please stop.
Yes. You stop. 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 Don't want to. I told you to stop. Perhaps you can move on pause.
Someone to stop sending message.
Yes. That's it. They don't speak, that's fine, but you can move to pause and let them know. You understand? That someone said, I tell them remove it from the podcast. Immediately, I remove them from the podcast. They say, not saying broker, but not say I should not call you. So, but of course, you work your mind to arise about that objection or rejection. Yes, so I call you and I don't get a positive response, but at least I call you. Do we have any other questions? All right. No questions. Let's end. Thank you, Lord. I believe that if we continue to read, we continue to expand our knowledge, we continue to put ourselves out there, the sales